helping heifers in the building. My favorite hoochie for life.
You just cussed me out before we went live. Don't try to flaw.
But I'm gonna do that before. After.
She was being very, 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 very disrespectful.
Yeah, look, shout out to everybody in the building. Nobody's paying attention to this sensitivity. I've had enough of sensitive ass adults for this week. I've had enough.
So go to your room.
After the show, I will.
Oh, good.
But I hope everybody's doing good. We're here for another positive, hopefully positive energy.
It is only positive. It's the helpers platform. We don't do none of that BS up in her.
All right, what's going on, Granny? I see Andre's also in the building. While you guys are here, please hit that like button.
Oh, I see Mike Jones.
Mike Jones in the building.
D Capri up in here. How you doing,
Okay.
Dave?
So, look, everybody in the building, thank you for being here. We do have a very special guest lined up for later on in the show.
It's
which
me.
will be, I said special. The guest being comedian Correy Bell. If you guys have not peeped Correy Bell, she's been on Monique and Friends on Kevin Hart's AOL radio. The girl is just...
I know what AOL is.
Oh, I'm so sick and tired of...
I see those Kevin Hart commercials where he just be screaming. You can stream it, Kevin Hart.
Okay.
You can speak into Alexa, Kevin.
What's up, Mac? I see you in the building. What's going on? Okay, like I said, don't forget to hit that like button and share button while you guys are in the building. The heifers, we are not no major commodity, but we worth somebody.
Oh, I'm major.
You major, and
I don't know about you. Now, you may be a little third, but me, I'm major.
I want to address this real quick before we start our opening monologue. No, there are some damn people who troll you, and you can tell by the way they talk.
Oh yeah, who it is?
Who it is.
You can change your name, but you can't change how you talk. And that you need a dictionary to learn what words mean.
We had one on our show last week. I know who that was. I'm not going to give them the glory.
They breathe heavy.
I need asthmatic. So other than that, we had another one on our backup page.
Oh, we did.
Well, it was something I had posted, and sometimes being so busy and multitasking, you will miss and have a little grammar error. So I had no problem correcting it, but I could tell by the way this person was talking. I've interacted with your ass before.
Oh,
okay. From what grown folk have time to make up all these damn pages just to watch and talk shit?
Somebody ain't got no life.
Oh my God!
And they wonder why they ain't sitting still.
I said this hoe is lonely. Oh my gosh!
Oh, it's a hoe.
It's a hoe.
Was it gorilla?
No, it wasn't that.
Not that gorilla.
Okay. Not that gorilla. It's another gorilla. We'll discuss it afterwards. So, anyway,
feel me ain't late. I won't know.
Let me tell you something. America has got to get some sense of control when it comes to these goddamn gun laws. I'm tired of going back and forth. Now,
yeah, another one.
For those who follow us on Instagram, I posted a reel talking about the NRA coming to Houston. Just something I say, if they're going to be here, I'm going to stay in the house all day weekend.
The one was good. It was a protest and all kinds of stuff.
Right. But at the same time, I posted on my personal account too. Why did I have somebody going back and forth with me on my personal page about some shit? So when I looked at who it was, I was like, Michelle, you follow this hoe. It's somebody I used to work with. And they were a Republican then and they were a Republican now. My thing about it is, you cannot tell me how to think when I am stating my opinion on my shit.
Well, I jumped in.
Oh, yo, she definitely jumped in.
So I was just like, looking at how you're trying to push your narrative on someone lets me know mental health is a problem. You probably got several guns.
What's up, Tawana?
And hey, Tawana. And then too, on top of that, your privilege is showing. Because you were just shoving your narrative down somebody's throat.
This bitch wrote paragraphs of
several paragraphs.
Over a 15-second reel I put up. She was like, well, the NRA teaches you gun laws. I said, well, tell me when they stop school shootings.
But you know what? But
tell me that.
The NRA makes, but are they teaching everybody that's buying the gun this shit? No. You've got random people being able to buy guns. No background check. If you're mental, have you been to jail for what? None of this shit is going on.
I'm so sick of this bullshit. But look, do not feel, because if you feel the NRA is doing a service, that's how you feel.
But like this, if I see a post, I don't like, I scroll on.
Keep on scrolling.
I mind my business.
Right. So there's no need for us to go back and forth. But this heifer was writing a fucking mini series in my comments, and this heifer shut it down.
I was like, bitch, look, that's what we're not gonna do. I ended up on that long one with the privilege shit.
But see, my thing about it is, you cannot sit up here and tell me that there is a situation that just took place and where children lost their lives, that even if you are a member of the NRA, they are not doing, they may teach gun safety, but they're not teaching gun control. And they are not taking responsibility for these goddamn shootings. We just had another one at a hospital.
Yeah, and then they had a bomb in the house. I don't know if it's linked together, but then too, but you know, right before the school, you had a racist mass shooting in Buffalo, New York. And over the weekend, I heard there was a bunch of shootings.
What the hell's going on?
America's gone crazy.
Yeah, speaking of crazy dialogue, what the hell's going on with these hoochie daddy shorts?
How many of you brothers gonna get some, or how many women gonna buy you men some?
Look, everybody to each their own. Personally, it don't do shit for me.
But you gotta think about it. Back in the 70s and 80s, if y'all look at an old Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson, they had hoochie shorts up. Y'all remember the old basketball gear? It was up in their rear. You had several balls juggling on it.
Look, if you've never seen Hoochie Daddy shorts, I'm going to show you, and we had a poll on our story, so check it out.
Hoochie Daddy shorts are the latest fashion trend and social media craze. It's everywhere, and there are shorts that are above the knee that show the man's thighs and calves. So we did a poll. Here are the results.
So I don't know what the flexing was for, because once that ass turned in,
the thighs was looking pretty nice.
Nice thighs. I'll give it up to them. Nice thighs.
And see, women gonna say, well, you ain't wearing that shit outside of it.
Right. See, that's another thing I was thinking about. You know, because we are in such an insecure situation with our society. Can your man wear those shorts outside the house and you don't feel
no, everybody insecure. It's about everybody gonna be looking. Now see, dude, men I deal with ain't gonna wear no shit.
They're not gonna wear that shit.
I'm sorry.
We have nothing to worry about, because any man that help us deal with, they are not wearing them goddamn tight ass Hoochie Daddy shorts. And this was like a major debate.
Oh my God, someone has my name, but they spell it with 2 L's.
What's going on?
Hello,
Rochelle. Yes, indeed. But I was just like, dude, y'all stop with the goddamn extra fashion tips y'all trying to do. When I heard it, it was from a comedian, and I was like, this has got to be a joke. Okay?
Well, it wasn't. He just made a joke out of it.
I said, okay. I see where we're going right now.
It's just like they pushing it on y'all brothers. They gonna make y'all bend over, show all your cupcakes.
You know what? Anyway, let's go ahead and get to some of these
cupcakes involved.
These news. All right, let's get to it. The DL Hughley and the Monique debate.
Oh, okay.
If you guys did not see the footage, they were supposed to perform in Detroit. And there's conflict over the contracts.
There's conflict wherever Monique goes. Let's just put it on the table. I like Monique. I think she's very talented. She's a good actress and comedian. But wherever she goes,
what's up, Miss Wild Hair?
There's some bullshit.
So she expressed herself live on stage that night with DL. Then DL came out with his paperwork. She came out with hers. So it's back and forth. Both of these contracts, one says Monique's the headliner, the other one says DL's the headliner.
Well, the DL had the contract from the actual promoter,
right?
That was running the show. So that's the contract that count. Her and Daddy's contract don't count. That's what DL said. DL said you and your daddy. But I didn't, because we only got a small cut. I didn't know she talked about that man's wife.
Well, see, I didn't watch the whole damn clip. Only thing I did was watch it, and I was like,
she talked about the dog, y'all.
But DL did a spill on this show. You guys have not seen it. You guys got to go watch his rebuttal
I watched it
on the GED show. Yo,
GED.
I believe it's what it's called, the GED.
I know, because that's what he said. He the only one with GED.
So with him addressing it, and I have to give it off to DL, because I like it when you can address something without losing your shit.
Yes, screaming, ah!
When you can just drop what you know from your perspective and what's facts or not. Just give me the good presentation and make your point. Let's move on.
And that's what he did.
That's what he did.
Like, you talking about my wife, my dog.
Then she went live earlier today with Daddy. Okay. So I don't know what the hell's going on here, but I'm just praying and hoping.
Like Daddy.
My attitude is, when we have confusion or conflict, please don't give everybody in the surrounding area a show. Let's go behind closed doors and get this shit straightened out.
Yeah, let's not be leery.
I mean, because you look at the damn, what's that, Will Smith and Chris Rock situation. Will, you felt a certain kind of way because your wife was being talked about. Cool. You have every right to feel that way. But at the same time, was it necessary to come on the stage at that moment and slap Chris Rock?
You know, I really started thinking, it seemed like ever since she got with Daddy, everything's been going, she's become aggressive. Or, you know, everything's a conflict.
Well, you know.
And, you know, I don't know if she could be married to a narcissist. He could have brainwashed her, got her fucked up in the head. Y'all women know, and me, y'all know. I mean, say, well, you just said you got Will Smith and Jada. Will date a narcissist. So this kind of shit will happen.
So I'm like, okay, how does this get resolved from this point on? Because see, now this is like a whole track record of bad interactions. So
and DL was warned not to work with her.
So I'm hoping that they can squash that. And the reason we're addressing this now because our guest does tour with Monique, we will not be discussing that with her.
Them. No.
Because she has nothing to do with that situation. All right. And you don't want to piss on a working relationship. What's up, Dr. Tyra?
Hey, Tyra.
Because see, some people you get on the show and, you know, if any controversy pops up or you're going to talk to them about this and that, it's not necessary.
Look, let's just be honest.
Do that shit.
We're not trying to get a sister fight, okay?
Thank you.
The woman works with her. We don't want to involve her in it. So we're talking about it now.
We get it off the damn table right now.
But I do pray that Monique gets some help. I don't know what's going on with her. Like I said, I'm a fan of Monique. We interviewed Monique. She was sweet.
She was sweet as shit.
She was polite and, you know, nice with us.
Exactly.
So I wish her no ill will, but I do need the niggatry to come fall back.
What's up? Miss Piggy's in the building. For real, girl. I'm just like, you know, I wonder why.
And why was she running on stage?
I only watched the clip. I saw the running part, but I don't understand. I don't know. All I know is that I'm hoping and praying for Sister Monique. I think, what's up, Miss Spiritual Essentials?
What
is in the building?
Girl, get the sage. The blessings had just poured in. So angels were coming.
People are having their take on it. My thing about it is there's a time and a place for everything.
Yes,
it is. Because when you sit up here, go back and forth in public, so you're inviting people on the sideline to intervene with the bullshit.
And she ain't do this in Netflix. She, you know,
what's up, Hirsch?
She did a campaign. What? Oh my God! I saw you on the milk carton, girl. I did see her on the milk carton, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Look, but I'm like, I need my sis to calm down.
Take it easy, please.
Yeah, you got to, because your track record, it's gonna be in a minute. Ain't nobody gonna want to work with you.
Well, I'm just thank you, sis. Appreciate you, and we do miss you on IG streets. I know you said it's a lot of the 900. The heifers was probably retired that evening, but
shit, I had taken a 20-minute nap before him. It's that time, y'all, when you guys start taking naps and shit. You know, every time I took a hot shower, and then I was sitting at my desk like, oh,
because you can tell her ass get real quiet because she'll be on the other side of the office.
Yeah, either I'm sleepy or I'm angry. That let you know I'm you know, when I stop talking, I'm like, okay, something.
I'm glad you were sleepy.
Yeah, I was like,
I just don't want to deal with that kind of energy right before we have to go back.
Look, I didn't want you to deal with that sleepy energy either because it ain't good.
No, sure the hell ain't. I don't want
to. I be dry.
Oh yes.
I be like, oh. What you say? So I took me a nap.
Thank you. And please update us on Sean. And hopefully everything, the recovery with Sean is going well. So we're going to keep praying for Sister Sean and my sister Hirsch. Because I am so sick and tired of IG without Hirsch.
It has been boring.
It has been boring.
You know, you got to help me control Timo and J. Dill. They've lost their minds.
No, that's not it.
I'm going to get a whip.
That may start something else if you get a
whatever you would take.
You know, never mind. Anyway,
Timo, we're gonna put that nigga on timeout.
So now that we've discussed the Monique and DL situation, let's go ahead on to Sean King, who's an activist. Right now, he's getting a little hot water because you know he's got this clothing label. It's a new clothing label called A Real One. It's included an expensive collection of plain color T-shirts and hoodies. So initially, this problem started with the clothing brand that he had a little back and forth with the manufacturers. And then once he started getting orders, some of the orders went out, some of them didn't. Yeah. Some people are still waiting on their merchandise.
Well, shit like that happen when you open up a new business.
And that's what I want people to understand. People think when you open a business that it's going to be flawless, especially when it's your first go at it.
Yeah, now your first go around, you're going to have some problems.
You're going to have some hiccups. I mean, we got a partner that does sell T-shirts, and he had a hiccup too, and it wasn't nothing deliberate. It was just something that just happened. But he was willing to make that right.
Yes.
So
what was wrong with you?
Because the way you answered it was real crackish. Okay. You're so damn stupid. So I'm not sure what's going on, if it's going to be resolved with Sean. But I think Sean King might be getting a little backlash too because he is an activist.
Yeah.
He does speak out loudly.
So you loud, light-skinned Negro.
So
shut your ass up.
I'm hoping and everything goes well. Just get that shit resolved.
Now I thought you was gonna say something about the price and how much are they?
Oh, they're a little pricey. I think it's like $160 for a hoodie.
For a plain hoodie?
I'm sure it's got some artwork on it, but that is high. That's high as
How
shit.
you an activist try to fight for black folks? You know most black folks probably.
I think what happens though at the same time, I think his image is on there.
I don't get his image ain't worth no $100 and some damn dollars. I have seen Sean.
That's why I was scared to say something. I knew what your response was going to be.
Well, I'm just look, y'all thinking it too. I could see 70 maybe for his hoodie or something.
Did you send a request here, hers? Yes or no? What's going on, Mac? Because I want to make sure I got the right link up. I'm gonna go ahead and get this back up here just in case. See, she fucking. No, I pre-did it. You know what? For somebody who shows up to talk shit and don't do none of the behind the scenes shit,
And take a nap before.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You know why I had to take a nap?
bit.
I had to do this big ass boulder before we got on.
No, girl, that was your pleasure. I just put the link in the chat, y'all. So there it is. That's the valid link right there. Okay.
And that's when we hit me right there.
So I'm wondering if this continues with this clothing line. I mean, I think it could be also backlash because of the work he does. Like I said earlier,
I think backlash needs to be on the prices. Goddamn it! Damn, you know, I'm with it about being, you know, a supporter of black folks, trying to make sure, you know, black folks live right. You know, not live right, but you know, get treated right.
Okay, gotcha, sis. Just making sure.
But I'm not paying $100 some dollars for no goddamn hoodie.
Well, I understand that because I've seen some artwork on some shit, and I'm like, oh, that's bad as shit. And I look at that price tag, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to admire from afar. That's all I'm going to do. Okay. So other than that, let me show you this video real quick. I got to pull this shit up now.
Yeah, pull it out.
There is a race going on in Kentucky. Let me put this file in motion before I even start talking about this because this shit is ridiculous. Where is it? Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I know what you're finna pull up. So don't do it.
Look, I want you.
Right after we talk about Sean King.
Right after we talk, y'all see this? This is a political ad for a black man. Okay, he's actually running for U.S. Senate. He's making a bold statement about lynching laws in his first ad campaign. The man's name is Charles Booker.
This is where he lost me at right here.
I was cool until he Jesse Smollett our ass.
Did he have a Subway sandwich?
He had a Subway sandwich in one hand and a noose around his neck.
What's his hands?
But
are they tied up?
I don't know because you know this is who he's running against. He's running against Paul Brad, and I'm like, what the hell? Why are you?
He should have stuck with the images of, you know, you got plenty of slave images of people being lynched. I understand his message, but
look, I understand you're trying to press for the lynching law, dog, but I'm not going to motivate anybody to put damn noose around their neck as an advertisement. So this is the ad he's running. If it was just for the audio portion of it, I would be cool with it.
He better be looking with no crackers behind him. Why is that damn rope? Come on here.
But do y'all believe this damn ad? I'm like,
I couldn't believe it. That, you know, like I said, he should have left it.
Oh my God.
With the images and not a noose around his own.
Yeah, you got, look, American history gives you plenty of noose images. Why did you have to pull one around your damn neck?
You know, I just heard one about a woman, a 19-year-old lady called Mary Turner. Mary Tucker. One of them. It was horrible. It was a horrible story. So America's got plenty of ratchet, heart-wrenching stories when it comes to our blood in these streets.
Right. But I'm just like, dude, out of all the ways you could have advertised, like Rocky said, you could have used all the news images that are already existing out there without putting it around your own damn
neck. That white man looked like he ready to pull that news too. But look, everybody knows the anti-lynching law has been on the table since Emmett Till. So that will take our parents to be in a single-digit numbers as children. Jesus.
I'm sorry, I'm disgusted behind that ass. I mean, I'm just like, you know, it was bad enough when Smollett did his shit and it was like bullshit you could see right through.
You remind me of who's that comedian named always out of Delay. Michelle had a delay moment. Sick of niggas. Just one card.
I can't really get with this advertising, and I'm thinking it's going to backlash him more than it's going to help his campaign.
Oh, see, that you mean the white boy going to bring out a whip, get it backlash?
Yeah, I think that's going to be the only way that he's able to kind of come back from that. What you going to have Paul Rad whoop your ass with a whip? Or come, what's the next ad going to be? Let me come to the stage with a bag of cotton and shit.
It was dumb.
That was the dumbest shit. Somebody need to call his publicist, whoever his campaign manager is, they need to be fired. If they okayed that shit.
Oh. I'm sorry. I was trying not to laugh. I was trying my best.
What else can you do behind that?
I wish I would have been somewhere close by this shit. Nigga, what the hell you doing? Get the shit off your neck. I would threw apples at his ass. This right here is what we're not going to do.
This is a bull. Okay, I'm done. So y'all saw the video for yourself. That's his campaign ad for the lynching bill.
So now what state is this again?
This is Kentucky.
Oh, Lord.
Out of all the places, it's Kentucky.
No, Kentucky racist.
That's what I'm saying. You're making wet dreams. You know how many white folks got off on that damn footage? They probably up
Oh,
in
this
there.
trying to jerk it out. I can this bitch alive. Pull that roach money. I'm going to go out here and fuck this goat. I'll be back. Got myself worked up. That's what they went. He went out there and harassed the farmyard animals.
Shut the hell up. I can't take no more of them one lines of yours no more. But that you do have a valid Kentucky.
Fucking chickens and everything. It's disgusting.
Okay, I'm trying to get to the next story. I need you to stop talking for a minute. Please stop talking. Okay. Whew. Other than that, California Task Force on Reparations released a new report detailing how slavery and racism have harmed generations of African Americans. Now it's gearing up for some, major changes to see. Let me tell you something. I appreciate the effort.
Well, fuck it. I want mine. What you giving?
I would say I appreciate the effort. They're doing this research. It's like a 500-page report. And it looks like it's going to, it all looks at how the harms of black people have been endured from the start of the slave trade up to the current day. Now, I will agree with that because even if there is no money involved in reparations, where's the therapy? Black people need therapy.
Fuck, where's my therapy and where's my fucking land? Okay, where's my land? Where's my 40 acres of mule? Where's my shit back? And don't be trying to put me in no flood zone either, trick. I know how you dirty niggas think. I know y'all.
I'm like, wait a minute. Okay.
So they still ain't gave Black Wall Street back.
No, but
and it's clearly in the law that it belongs to the black people.
The report is the most extensive completed by a government body on the African American community since 1968. It explains how California has systematically oppressed black residents in education.
Just California?
Education, workplace, home ownership, and several other aspects of life.
That's need to be across the board.
But I would think so.
Maybe, but maybe this is something to get it started. They warming up the car. You get the car warmed up. Before they put that bitch in drive.
But you know what? That's why I say exactly. Give me my shit. Okay, I understand. But I just want to make sure therapy is in there because I think, besides the money that we are definitely owed, the land we are definitely owed, we need therapy.
And they can't tell. I got my DNA. I can prove that I came from the slave trade, bitch. So I want my cut.
Can we at least get a free ancestry? I mean, can we get that?
Fuck that. They probably have to do that anyway. We got to prove that
Exactly. You're going to have to pay this fee to get your...
No, you don't pay it, bitch. My ancestors, you kidnapped them. They ain't paid to get over here. They didn't ask to come.
Rocky's ass is ignorant, okay? But I know how you feel. I understand, so I'm not going to disagree with you.
Get my land and get my money.
Okay. Next up, a North Carolina man who won a $10 million lottery prize back in 2017. Well, he's been sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole back in 2020 for the fatal shooting of his girlfriend.
Damn, that money ain't for everybody. I'm just saying, a lot of times you get all that money, the devil starts testing you. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh,
she probably was going through that damn $10 million.
But look, whatever the case may be,
get my checks done, boo.
54-year-old Michael Todd Hill of Leland, North Carolina, was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced, according to the News and Observer, the man who once had a bright future has now been sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. His girlfriend was 23, number one.
So that's the problem right there. You knew that bitch was gonna get on your nerve. That's too much of an age gap. Y'all gotta keep it real.
So she was 23. She was also a resident of North Carolina. She was reported missing. She would later be discovered at a hotel with a fatal gunshot wound in the back of her head. So I'm wondering how long this girl went missing. What was the motive? Because it wasn't like they were married. So unless it's like you said, was she going through all the winnings?
Yeah, he was going through the young coochies. That's what. When you get young coochie like that, you got to pay for it. When you 55 and she 23, that pussy ain't free. It's facts.
It is facts. It is facts, though. But I'm just saying, this is what's taking place in America. I don't know. Like I said, yeah,
this been taking place for a long time.
But see, the article doesn't state how long they were together.
It don't matter. The bitch got on his nerves. And he had enough money to pay somebody to do that shit covered up.
Oh my God, for real.
Had enough to either, nigga, as soon as you get it, why you didn't leave the country?
Look, let me tell you something. When
buy you a little island.
I forgot who the original black man was years ago that won that big ass lottery, and he spent all his money on bullshit, and I forgot how long it was before his ass was officially broke all over again.
Let me tell you something. I watched a YouTube on people that won it big on the lottery and broke. Buying stupid shit, cars. Look, I'm buying me some land. Right. I'm gonna have them build on the land. I may make a small investment to keep some more money coming. Other than that, I'm done.
I'm buying a block.
Look, and it won't be in America. I'm going somewhere where them damn people I be telling you to ban to go over there. I want land like that. Where I can ban motherfuckers from coming.
Okay.
Pay the government off. Like, look, I want none of these motherfuckers over here. Because if they come,
what's up, Reggie? Now, we haven't heard too much from Jada Pinkett Smith since the famous slap on that night with her husband and Chris Rock.
What about him, bitch thing?
So she finally I watched the video, number one. She first addresses alopecia. Okay, so we know
everybody know about alopecia.
But I'm like, okay,
alopecia.
When are you going to address this issue that you and your husband were involved in? So she did bring up at the tail end of the video.
It was so quick, small.
It was like, I'm just hoping that these two brilliant men can get together and work themselves, and all of the shit.
She won't think Chris Rock was brilliant when he made that G.I. Jane joke.
Right.
Not in her face.
Not in her face. Because that face, that said all that shit. But
if you don't slap this motherfucker, baby, I'll slap you at home.
She's reflecting on the relationship between husband Will Smith and Chris Rock 2 months after Will struck the comedian in the face of the 2022 Academy Awards. Of course, on the Red Table Talk is where she addressed it.
Oh, of course.
She says about Oscar night.
Where it benefits her.
My deepest hope is that these two intelligent, capable men have an opportunity to heal, talk it out, and reconcile. You know what? With the state of the world today, we will need both of them, and we will all actually need one another more than ever. Yeah.
After you said it's on the Red Table Talk, some more narcissist shit.
Right.
I'll talk about it when it has something to do
for me. But see, this is the funny thing. Will has not addressed that verbally either publicly. See, and that's what I'm saying, because there was an event, I forgot what event it was, but it was in reference to a production he's part of. I think it's Bel Air, the second season. He didn't show up. He didn't show up because he knew eventually these things was going to have to be addressed. The best thing to do whenever you have somebody trying to hold some shit over your head,
we'll just need to go ahead and face it.
And just face it.
We all saw it. We are going to face it.
It's not like it's, nobody saw what the hell was going on. So I don't know.
It'd be different. He slapped Jada and it was behind closed doors. We don't know about that.
We don't know about that at all. Okay.
But everybody saw he slapped his man. This is showing me the cowardliness about him.
Yeah,
because I have no problem. We share the same zodiac. All three of us Libras. Talking about Will.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate people that fuck up or do something wrong and just can't say sorry. I have a problem with people that just can't say I apologize.
Nope,
I messed up.
Yeah, I cannot stand that.
Now the attitude coming when you keep bringing nigga, didn't I apologize?
Like,
what do you want from me? Out my face. Out my face.
Okay. So, like I said, that was just like, let me promote what's going on with my head. and let me just kind of touch on that lightly so y'all can't say it's never been addressed.
Look, we all know he had a mental breakdown. They showed footage with them, but she was just recording him out the blue, and the man was cooking. He looking like you could tell he was distressed, upset. Like, why are you videoing?
Why are you videoing me?
And she gave no fucks. Like, oh my God, really?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't even
like your feelings have no validation whatsoever. I'm not dealing with people like that.
Okay. Now, finally, and I'm going to say this in Caucasian news, because I don't give no damns about Johnny. I mean, I like Johnny Depp.
Oh, I love Johnny Depp. That's why he innocent. Okay. that bitch took the shit and blamed it on the dog. Did y'all see how big them turds were and how little that dog was? That dog maybe the same size as Hershey's dog. Those were big human feces.
Look. So he actually has released a statement they found in his favor. I think she won some of the camera suit that she had. But that was the longest drawn out.
That I didn't care about.
I didn't care about. I was just like, why are we talking about this woman shit in the bed?
And sniffing coke while she talking. Y'all, I know y'all saw that.
Y'all saw that shit when she was on the stand and she was acting like she was trying to wipe her nose.
No, I ain't never sniffed my hand before I had to blow her nose. Girl, stop. But I can't get past the doo-doo on the sheets. Who takes a dump on the bed?
What?
Girl, I would have rolled some paper and beat that bitch upside her head.
I'm wondering, did she shit in the bathroom and dump it on the bed?
I bet you that hoe squatted right there on that bed. How would you make a bed? And that's when you roll newspaper go upside that whole head.
Like a dog.
Yes. Get your ass back. Get your ass outside. Ridiculous.
Okay. Look, I'm waiting on our guest right now because we're gonna go to a break in a hot minute. But let's go to another quick story.
But yeah, before you even, I was watching the news when they was talking about that hospital shooting.
Yeah.
Girl, there was a fine ass chocolate cop out there.
You are not gonna stop.
I don't know if he was Puerto Rican or black, light skin. I was like, damn, I got drugs. Search me. I got warrants. You know, I did do that one time. There was some cops, and I hollered, I got warrants as being a fool.
You know what?
That cop was delicious.
I'm going to go ahead and go to a break. Hopefully, our guest will be joining us. What's up, Mr. Alex Joyner in the building? Yeah, a burrito, yeah, and blame the dog. That was some nasty nonsense.
That was disgusting.
And Rick talking about rub her nose in it.
Yeah. Shit, yeah, but that's what you do with dogs when they piss. Like, put their nose in it. No. See, he know how to train a dog.
But that's the thing about it, though. When I see relationships like this, I wonder, did you see a little preview before you got knee deep in the relationship?
I bet you Johnny's saying, I wish I would have stayed that first bitch. Because they ain't had none of this drama. See, sometimes that's what I'm talking about. Y'all be thinking the grass green on the other side. And it's got turds on the sheets. Love the one you with. Okay? Okay? That's all I'm saying. It ain't always better on the other end.
Shitting in the bed.
There's no Skittles and gold at the end of this rainbow. It's turds.
You know what?
It's doo-doo.
Let me go to another story real quick. I just got through messaging, I guess, so we're going to see what's going on. They got still make a sweet McNugget. Okay, that's something else I was thinking about. I am waiting on some good-ass cinema, number one, because I ain't seen
shit. The hell is that knocking? What nigga was knocking in this goddamn house?
Look, we'll find out, because we're going to go to a quick break, y'all, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, y'all. Everybody, so look, we've been waiting in the building. Y'all, please give it up for Miss Correy Bell.
Correy, damn.
Hey, y'all.
What's going on? What's going on, girl? Thank you so much for joining us.
Listen, first of all, I need to apologize sincerely for my tardiness. And when I'm not on stage, I'm being a grandmother and a mother, and it was bath time. And listen, okay, I ain't even got no hair on. That's why I'm giving y'all the tea. I don't even have no hair on.
That's all right. You gotta take care of the babies. I take care of the babies.
No, we know
Yes,
you're a
ma'am.
busy woman.
How are y'all? Thank y'all so much for having me.
Honey, it's a pleasure having you on here. We've been watching you on IG for a hot minute. I know the last interaction I had with you personally on your live, you was in, I forgot where you were, but you was in a hotel that I call the timeout room because that shit was tight.
Baby, I was in New York. I was in New York, and
wonderful.
I don't know. Listen, it looked like a panic room. Okay,
Right.
it was so small. I didn't know what was going. I'm like, this is what I'm paying $400 a night for. I've been in
New York.
bathrooms bigger than this,
Girl.
and because I was on Times Square, girl.
Damn
never
Times
again.
Square.
Listen, I was in Times Square in timeout, just like Sister said. No, ma'am.
Yeah. I mean, just with your phone and you was trying to navigate that room, I said, she ain't got no room to navigate. It was that tight.
It was a closet.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Nah, I'd have been like, hell no. Take me somewhere in Brooklyn. Give me a hotel somewhere in Brooklyn. Shit.
Baby,
look.
listen, I had to sleep standing up like the Vicky and Small Wonder. Okay, the bed was against the damn wall.
Why they have a fly vision?
And the TV was probably about the size of this shit. They had that shit up on the wall, and it was
an iPad, sis. It was an iPad. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Oh my God. That is ridiculous, but that's New York City.
That's New York, girl. But I'm glad that you was able to come out that situation and do your thing, girl. But how you been? How you doing?
Listen, everything is good. If I felt any better, I'd be twins. I am, phone is ringing off the hook, but sometimes you gotta ignore the noise. Y'all already know what it is, but I'm good. Look,
Right.
That's all that matters.
Good.
Exactly.
I'm good. Everything on this end is good. The kids are good. The world is opening back up. So somebody said I'm gonna start renting corners of my room for $250. That's what I would do, Lamar.
You know what?
And call it Airbnb bullshit. That's what you call it.
Exactly. As my girl Hershey over here, she's there, also a comedian. She's agreeing with you because I know she's been on the road as much as well. And when she come back with them road stories, it's just like, girl,
it's
do it
crazy.
for love.
It is crazy, but everything is good. You know, like I said, everything is trying to open back up. If we don't get another damn variant, but other than that,
girl, I think the same variant just keep going up.
Keep recycling.
Girl, I done had all the variants. I done had all of them.
Oh, Lord.
Apparently, baby, I am one of the X-Men now. Okay, I'm just kissing random people in the mouth at this point. I have had everybody in the COVID. Yeah, Alpha, Delta. Lambda.
If you're gonna be one of X-Men, be the blue bitch though. I like that blue bitch.
You like the blue one? Okay, boom. I was gonna be the black one because I just figured it was appropriate, sis.
Oh well, that bitch blue. It don't matter. That's close to black.
I can't even deal.
Yeah, this
I can't.
Okay, she real ignorant. But girl, you've been on the road. You've been touring. I was looking at your story, and I'm like, you messed with our girl just Nesh. She's the one that dared. Niche, I'm sorry. She's the one that dared you to go on stage.
Yes, ma'am.
That's how it all popped off.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's how it all popped off. And you know, I ain't no punk bitch. I ain't dumbing down from no dare. And it was really crazy because she dared me to go on after the headliner. I don't know no better. I don't know nothing about order. I don't know. I just thought that was the last nigga on the program. As a matter of fact, it was the incomparable Mr. Nick Lewis. Okay. Now, y'all already know, if you know anything about Nick Lewis, that brother he's a legend in his own right. And you don't go, when he done, the show was over. So why would you put me up after that? She a dirty dog for doing that to me. Now that I think about it, all these years.
She tried to play you like T.I.
She did. But it was like, hey, sink or swim, fight or flight. And that's exactly what I did. So that was the first time touching the stage 7 years ago, and I haven't looked back.
See, that's good. That day it turned out to be so good.
Exactly.
Yeah, 3 people laughed, nigga, and I thought I was a superstar. Do you hear me? I was like, oh, okay, I could do this.
So that was your first time.
Exactly. And then
to
get looked at, I mean, let's just face it, Monique's a legend in the game. She saw you perform and said, I've been looking for you. What does that feel like to have somebody who's established on that level just to recognize your talents?
It was my whole like journey though has been really crazy. Like it took off so fast that I really haven't had a chance to catch my breath. Within my first year of comedy, Bob Sumner saw me, brought me to LA, and I filmed two seasons of Laugh Mob's Laugh Tracks on True TV. That's where people know Juicy. And that's where the Juicy was born. And then after that, I was on something else, and then something else, and then I tagged Monique in a post, and like it's just been going so crazy that I haven't had a chance to catch my breath. So it's like one dope thing after another. And I ain't gonna say it ain't been no downs, because baby, listen to me, okay? This ain't been no crystal stair. Hershey tell you, especially for Black females, we
Oh, we don't heard her stories. Yes, Lord.
Honey, listen. But I'm grateful for a journey, because I almost feel like being with Monique, I kind of get the cheat code to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Being on stage, and y'all have to apologize.
Girl, you at home. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I got 5 kids, and 4 of them I can't stand, and the only one is the one that ain't here. Okay, so yep. See, and this what I'm talking about. I can be on HBO, Showtime, True TV. These kids in this house don't give a damn. Okay, they don't care about nothing. They don't care about no interviews. It could be gossiping heifers, or it could be Barack Obama. You think they be like, Mom, what time when the wings stop coming? This how you stay humble right here, because they don't give a fuck about none of this.
Exactly. So y'all keep fucking my interview like at a phone, no wings stop fucking with me.
Right. And this one right here talking about some do you want Wingstop? I'm on a live interview.
Don't say
do you hear the shit? They don't care. This is a famous interview that I'm doing right now. Do you even care? Yes, it is. Girl, get your ass up. You too. Bye. Get out of here. Y'all don't respect my stardom. These niggas don't respect me being a superstar.
Hey, girl, that's what keeps you humble and rooted. Because if you get too many yes men around you, you'll start believing everything that people are hyping you up to be. That's not the truth.
So, when you talking and complain, we got a little fucking. I can hear his ass running, and I'm gonna fuck him up as soon as we get off.
Listen, one thing that I know about being on that stage is if you have the gift, it makes you feel like a superhero. You can give your powers are on that stage. You give everything. But when those lights go off and you say thank you, good night, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a Gigi, I'm a sister. So I don't have the time to feed into the stardom. I got some other roles that they are asking me to play that ain't got nothing to do with that stage. So I got to leave all that uppity star Hollywood. You leave that on the stage. Because these kids don't care about wiping chicken nugget juice on your $200 shirt, okay?
Oh, Lord.
So
I had a batch of Mama Deers. I'm about to beat somebody with a wire hanger.
Listen, come on. That's what I got. I'm from the whoop ass tribe. Don't you ever forget that. These kids right nowadays, they in time out. I come from times up.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, times up.
Yeah,
times up.
I think my nephew has heard about getting punched in the throat several times from his auntie.
Very much so.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's what's wrong with these kids right now. A lot of these kids don't get ass whoopings. That's why it's so much shit going on, because these parents are trying to be friends with their kids instead of taking their foot and sticking it so far up their ass they start hiccuping Nike signs. That's what the fuck they need to do. But that's another story.
No. You hit
comedy.
No.
Because I carry my belt with me. Sis.
Be like, who ass.
Exactly. Well, I'm telling you, when you get to a certain age, I can just put hands on your ass. Square with your little ass. Come on.
Yeah. But think about that. But I'm glad you hit on that, because America has had tragedy back to back this month. I mean, we're in a new month now. But did you happen to see the clip of that little boy when they asked him what does he want to be when he grows up? And he says he wants to be a serial killer.
No. Who little boy is that, friend? Because send him to my house.
Girl, his teacher
to my house. I live on the south side of Chicago. Send that nigga to my house. I can guarantee you by the time I'm done, give me 72 hours. By the time I'm done, he's going to want to be a doctor because he's going to have to figure out how to save his own life. I guarantee you.
But that's where we at. Because I said this shit about the little ass. If the moment that shit came out of his mouth, call the popo. Right? Lock his ass up right now.
Yeah,
because
he needs to be in therapy.
Exact therapy and an ass whooping. He need a little mix of both.
Yeah, you got to do both. That's called balance, sis.
Thank you.
You whoop ass and then you counsel them.
Level that shit out.
Balance.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There's no way.
But no, that's crazy. That's the time that we're even living in. That's what, like, man, I don't know what we're gonna do, but anything within under the sound of my voice in my radius, you get beat down where you act up. That's just what it is. And then go tell your mama I did it. Go tell your mama I did it.
Exactly. And tell her don't send your ass back over if she don't like it.
And I know, but you being a mom, a wife, you got to sit up here and deal with all that. So I know you got to have order in your home because when you get off the road, you're like,
I want to hear that shit.
I'm home. Chill out.
I'll tell her, I'll be like, look, I'm landing at 8 o'clock. I want all you little fuckers to play dead by 9. When I walk up to just play dead. You ain't got to be just play dead.
If you believe that when I come in here, my husband is like, all right, nobody messes with mommy. Let her get in, get settled. And they like, oh, mom, we miss you. How was your trip? Girl, you know good in the fuck well that ain't how that go.
Where my wings at?
Soon as I walk in the door, they like, I need. And I be like, but your daddy was here all weekend. The fuck is you?
That's what me for.
He said, ask my mama. You know, daddies only do that when they don't want to say no. They want you to say no. Daddies do that. Like if the answer is yes, they all with it. But if they want to say no, they say, go ask your mama. No, don't ask me shit. Don't ask me nothing.
I used to tell us to go play in traffic. In my life. You know, they told us to play in traffic.
But you know, with
that, my face.
With that kind of household, man, I know, personally, you have to share stories in some of your life with your audience. So I'm already knowing that when you hit that stage, you probably got several different stories, just household based.
My entire stand-up is really based on my life. I'm not a writer. Like, I don't sit down and write out my jokes or have writing sessions. All of my joke babies is what I call them, are birthed right on stage. I write it on stage and then I go back. I always voice record what I like my set. And then I'll go back and I build on that because it's easier for me to tell a story that I know about. You know what I'm saying? To embellish a little bit to make it funnier, yes. But the main components of the story is something that I know. It's always some shit going on in this house or in my life or in the car or wherever I am. I can literally find funny right in front of me, no matter where I am. And that's how I talk about, like, if you hear my set, I talk about being over 40 and taking naps. Because taking a nap over 40 is different than when you under 40. You know what I'm saying? I talk about
one before we got on here.
Yeah. If you in your 20s, they call it taking a nap because you literally stole it. You ain't earned no fucking nap in your 20s. You ain't did shit to earn a nap. You ain't did it.
You preached to the choir. I just got on my son's ass today. I caught his ass laying in bed. Now he's just turned 19. I said, what the hell you doing in bed? I was like, you ain't worked. You ain't done nothing. So get your ass up and let's move.
And ain't nobody block your simple ass, but anyway. I'm reading the comment. I'm saying, anybody block your ass. But now I told Michelle after I took a nice hot shower, I said, bitch, I need a nap. Yeah. I looked at the time, I said, you know what, if I take a good 20 minute, 30 minute,
you straight.
Yeah, you can live to see another day. But you ever took a nap so long that you woke up and it was the next day? Nigga, you done slept so long, you woke up, it's 2 a.m, all the lights in the house on, the TV blaring, the flat irons plugged up, you done missed on your birthday party, you got this bitch birthday cake, party over, like it's... Taking a nap over 40 is very dangerous if you don't calculate it right, bitch. It'll be tomorrow when you wake up.
You're right. I Negro was tired. I was just like, God damn. And I was real tired because these niggas been calling me a field nigga. Because after you get in that Texas sun for so long.
Oh yes.
That Texas heat.
Baby, that heat will hit you different. I said, okay, I'm done with my garden. Let me go in and wash my ass. And that water, it just do something to you when that soap and suds get in your ass and you just be like, I take a nap after.
Jumps on your back and smothers you. That's what it is, and will turn your alarm from PM to AM or vice versa. The sleep monster is very, very tricky. That's why you got to sit up and take your nap. You can't lay down.
And see, now, my dad approached us. I was like, how? That nigga be in the office with his feet kicked up on there. How you do that? How you do that? Look, I got to literally go take a shower because I don't like getting in my bed after I've been running around. I got to let these titties be and get into some comfort. No, I got to like I'm going.
I know, but just never mind.
Girls are ready to show. Damn me. I gotta let these titties loose and get in the bed and take a nap. I'm not gonna do all that.
No, see, you going to level 4. You can only do level 4 napping when you ain't got shit to do later. Most of the time, you got to do a level 2 nap. That means take your shower, wrap yourself in a towel, and then you sit down and you have to say out loud to yourself, "Look, bitch, you got 2 hours."
So your sound went out.
You have to say it so you can hear it, and then you go to sleep on top of the covers. Because if you fuck around for that cover up over the side of your face.
Let me check the microphone real quick to make sure.
If you take that cover,
I think it's something with your phone because your sound just went out.
Again, you can't hear me.
I can. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay,
can you hear us?
Yeah, but we can't hear you for some reason.
Wait a minute. Hold. Let me see.
I can't do nothing on my end. You may have to bounce out and come back in.
What about now?
Yeah, hang up and come back.
Yeah, just try to come back in. Okay, thank you. But yeah, we're gonna have Correy to continue our conversation. Now, as far as this damn comment in here, I was trying to ignore it.
Nah, I can't. Your girl said, "Nigga, just come here and say hi for me."
Lord Jesus.
But thank you for saying we both look beautiful. Thank you.
But we're gonna wait for Corey to come back and continue our conversation.
But see, by the time I take my nap, I ain't got shit else to do. I'm done. I was on mute,
You do everything beforehand.
That's why I be tired and need a nap. I get everything done, so I can just relax. And I try to make sure I at least get up at a certain time so I won't oversleep and be fucked up.
Okay, well, we couldn't hear her, so let's try again with Corey.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I don't know what's going to... Hold on, let me just check our end, because that could be on us. Hang on. Good old technology.
You can watch them out and take them out.
Yeah, that's his damn thing.
Yeah, so you took it out. Took it out.
Shut the hell up.
Baby, I told you.
Okay.
This goddamn bird.
Yeah, she said you took it out earlier, but anyway.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, that was on board, okay?
Now, I was just telling Michelle. Yeah, I was just telling Michelle, I make sure I get shit done. That's why my black ass is tired.
I'll take a nap. We'll take a nap then. But now that you got, like I said, I know you got a whole house. How hard is it for you to balance your home and your career?
I am so lucky. And while you talking about balance, I'm watching so much chaos go on. Y'all don't even know. It's naked little kid running over there.
I heard a baby. I knew I heard a baby.
My grandson is running around. My son is the uncle, and he helping them. And he boo-booed in the tub. Hey, that's the best place to do it. Wash him off. Take him out. I don't know what you want me to do?
Yeah, get the romantic water, wash his ass, and bring him out.
That's how you do it. Now put his clothes on. They upstairs in my room.
And go get the doo-doo out.
Yeah, that's on him. He got to do that. You did it. But I have I'm blessed to have a husband who is also an entertainer. And so because he was an entertainer on a much bigger level, he's a drummer. He's a drummer, and he's toured with quite a few national touring artists, from anywhere from Macy Gray to Shaka Khan. So he understands the entertainment life. He understands the late nights, the early mornings, the last minute flights, you see me on Instagram and it look like I'm out having a party or having the time of my life, and I'm really working. He understands PR. So because he understands that I don't have to battle with him. Good. Because he knows, just like I do, that sometimes we have to come second fiddle to our first love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So because of that, my children are also older. My youngest son is 15. So they're kind of microwave at this point. You know, they microwave. And when you a teenage mama and you have kids, now my big kids take care of them little kids. I ain't got no more kids. Okay. That's what I'm trying to say. I ain't got no more kids. I'm done. Get your brother, pick a brother and take him.
Okay,
That's what I
pick
told my
one.
daughters.
Exactly.
I told my daughters, pick one of my sons, and now you raise them because I raised y'all, and I shouldn't have to do this shit again. Like
Okay.
I'm done.
Help me out. Shit, help me out. But I know, I'm sure you got everything on my. I know you are a very strong family-oriented person, and
Yes.
your family comes first before anything else. But when you're on the road, what are some of the challenges that you see? Like, you know, why am I still dealing with this situation or treatment or whatever the case may be?
Understand that I am a Black female comic, and that is always going to be a double negative when it comes to a male dominated field. Even I have to get up earlier. I have to stay up later. I have to be louder. I have to be funnier. I have to be better to look at, but I can't be too sexy because now they're not paying attention to your jokes. But you can't be too funny because now you're trying to outshine them. Like it's always going to be out, no matter how good I am, it'll always be second best to men who dominate the field. Because you never hear things like coming to the stage, a male comic. This next, y'all want to hear comedy from a male's point of view? This next comic coming to the stage is a guy. You never hear that, but you always hear this next comic coming to the stage is a female. How many of y'all want to hear from the ladies? And it's like, I didn't know that comedy was a yes, buddy. You want to come with me? Okay. I didn't know that comedy was gender specific. I never knew that comedy was gender specific because you never, ever, ever, we can do everything that the guys do and do it and look completely different. We can talk about everything that they talk about and it's completely different. Go look in the bag and get his pull up. We can look at everything. We can do everything and it's still looked at as second best or all women talk about are the same things, but it's like men talk about the exact same thing that we do and it's never frowned upon. It's never looked at any different. So that kind of stuff, I don't think that we'll ever get away from it. We just have to be more unified. And let me be very clear, when it comes to female comics, we are much more unified. We are much more because it's such a small group of us. So we kind of like we all we got. Normally when you see beef or stuff like that, it's normally male comics. It ain't females. Because there's only 16 of us. You know, we be huddled together like, come on, sis, what you need? Very few, it's very few times that you'll see like the sisters beefing, but it's 90% of the time, these men can't get their egos out the way long enough to have a great relationship with each other. So I'm grateful for the female comics who do look out for each other, who knows that we're not in competition and it's enough money for all of us.
Yes, exactly.
So
I'm
when
glad
you start seeing more females in the flyer than males, then you'll notice that there's some change. Other than that, it's not. It's always you'll see one female, maybe two. Normally not two, but one female. You want to sing now while we on here?
Y'all see, he trying to drop some notes.
This is shit I go through. I want y'all to. I want y'all to see what my real life is like. This is how I create the jokes. Because normally kids don't have nothing to say until you talking to somebody else. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? I can't even be mad about it.
Right.
Because it's going to come a time in my career where I'm not going to be home as much. And I won't get to do this. So I'm going to do the interviews with the little babies and the dog who won't get the hell from up under my feet. And, because in a minute, I'm going to be missing all of this. So I'm grateful for this time that I spend at home because, again, this is the stuff that keeps you humble. This is the stuff that keeps you grounded. And it don't do shit but give me more stuff to talk about. Y'all.
Yeah.
Period.
Exactly.
That's what it does. So
well, I know that you got a house full, honey, but we didn't want to keep you long because I know you want to spend that cherished time with your family, which we completely understand.
Girl, fuck them kids. What was you saying?
I was gonna say fuck the dog. I like kids. I curse our dogs out every day. They get on my damn nerves.
Why is she so damn funny? What is wrong with you?
You know what's
wrong with you?
I told her
I just don't give no fucks.
Like you hear folks say you missed your calling. She missed her damn calling to stand up.
Nah.
Let me tell you something. When people say that was the reason that I actually got on stage, is because my sisters and everybody kept saying, "Oh, you so funny. You missed your calling. You missed your calling." And I got tired of hearing that. And then I jumped on stage. And it's just, so it ain't never too late, sis. Come on, bring your ass on over here. You funny. You funny as hell.
Don't get her started.
Come on. Come the fuck on, because you're hilarious.
Yeah, and she being tame tonight. This is a very laid back space she in right now. Let her be on some turn up, and it's a whole different spew that she gives.
Yeah, just watch me cuss out some random nigga. Like that motherfucker coming in time like, how y'all black? Anybody black you, nigga?
Because you know we just had somebody make a
man, your internet ain't working. On your bills.
And I was hoping she would bypass the comment.
I couldn't do it.
But she can't do it.
I'm too damn petty to let that shit slide. I saw that shit.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And all you need is one or two to rile her up. And once you get her going, it's over. I love it. Look at this nigga. Look, this. Do y'all see this? I can't do nothing by myself.
That little Hershey dog do the same goddamn thing. Hershey dog a titty dog, though.
I can't get Hershey endorsed it that she ignorant for real.
I like it.
Yeah.
I say take it to the stage, sis. You ain't never too old to tell your motherfucking story about what gets on your goddamn nerves. I say do.
Cause I ain't got no kids. I refuse.
Niggas. I like it. I say tell it. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Do it.
You know what, Rocky? Listen, you don't need no encouragement because because you being good tonight. So I'm trying to keep you in that space until we end the show. So that's all I got to say on that note.
I ain't trying to be good.
We understand.
I'm just chilling right now.
But where can we find you at, girl? Where can people follow you at? And if you got anything coming up that we need to be definitely buying some tickets for.
Listen, June 18th, I will be at the what's the name of that place? I don't know the name of the place, okay? But I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell them. I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm in Raleigh with Monique and Tonex. The flyer is on my page. June 30th, we're in Charlotte. So Raleigh in Charlotte. It's on my page. It's on Monique's page. But if you want to see the complete list, you would go to Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. I'm on the TikTok, all of that. Yeah, I'm on the TikTok. At Correy B, just like it says there, CORREYB. And I got some dope stuff coming up. I'm excited about it. And I'm excited that I get to hang out and talk to y'all because y'all like that. Y'all like that. For real.
I know we love comedy. We love being ignorant and keeping it 100 with people.
And wow, I see. I'm a bitch. I ain't opening up for nobody. Stop playing with me, Hers. I'm being the audience drunk.
She trying to, because Hers trying to get her to open up for her when she come back to Houston. So
come on, what you waiting on?
I waiting on a sugar daddy. That's got one foot in the grave and no kids. This with nobody.
See, this the bitch that keep walking past the nursing home with her panties on backwards. I'm not gonna do this for her.
And my titties out. I'm like, I got a little bit here for the baby.
You know what? We're not doing this shit.
For real.
No, man.
Let me help you pick them old balls up. Come on, I'll take care.
You know what? Enough of you. Thank you, Correy, for joining us. And of course, we would love to have you back on, sis. But you get back home and enjoy your family.
And kiss them little babies. I love everybody else's baby. That's why I ain't had none.
I told you, everywhere I go, it's one right by me. It's one. It's one. That's a whole different one. Y'all didn't even see that one.
Nah, I did. That's not a dog and a new baby.
Yeah, it's a lot of them. It's a lot. That's why I don't have no hair. Okay, but the next time I'm gonna stop and put some hair on. I knew I was having this damn interview. I just didn't have enough time to put no goddamn hair on. But the next time we do it, I'm gonna have all the hair.
Look, I sold this shit in and shaved this off. You see, I got problems.
She sold and shaved at the same damn time. Okay, got your ass. Everybody, please go follow this woman. She is hilarious. If she is in your neck of the woods, y'all go buy them tickets and purchase them and support this system. It's Correy B. Thank you, sis.
I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for having me. I'll talk to y'all soon.
All right, Correy. Have a good one. Thank you so much.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Laid back sis. I like that.
I like laid back individuals that just, keep it 100. I mean, for real. Because, look, when you come on here, we want to just have everybody relax, have a good conversation. We got to talk about her big ass titties and her, hopefully, her future in comedy. But I know her ass ain't going to do it.
Not as they going to do like they did your boy. I was just watching about his story.
George Carlin.
Man. Funny motherfucker. If y'all have not watched the HBO special about George Carlin,
that's a must-watch documentary.
I mean, that white man he had black in him. That's all I got to say.
That shit was hilarious.
So when he said they would leave a lot of joints at the bottom of the stage, I did a lot of niggas leave a lot of blunts. He said he would smoke some of them.
You can't do this shit nowadays. Everybody got synthetic shit, lace shit.
Nah, I have to have my professional check this shit out. And then roll it back up with my special rose blunts.
Thank y'all for the comments. We really appreciate that. We appreciate our special guest, Miss Correy B. Next week, we're going to welcome ignorant ass comedian, Little Daryl, the comedian. His ass, thank you so much, Lamar. His ass, he's actually been on tour with Nephew Tommy. We worked with him on a film project we did years ago.
He's crazy, and I got stuck sitting with his dumb ass.
And, just to show you how ignorant it is, because I saw this damn clip on his damn page, and y'all just take a look at it.
That's some sad shit. Nigga just posed too. That boy got problems.
So he will definitely be on with us next week. Thanks again to Correy Bell for showing up, and for you guys for showing up and showing out. We appreciate you guys liking, sharing, and just attending up in here. It's so much damn love.
Have Correy on for ladies' night. That would be nice.
Yeah, we need to have Correy on for ladies' night. We'll see if we can squeeze it in the schedule, because we definitely need to do another ladies' night. We've been off, like I said. We back on schedule, y'all. We got this shit locked. So you want to have any closing statements?
5 minutes. Thank you for joining the helper.
You know what?
I was about to say, Hershey, since you back and you in, you going live tonight.
So if she go live tonight, she gonna pull one of us in. You know that, right?
I don't give a fuck.
Thank you, Tyler.
Thank you, Dr. Towers.
And thank you guys again for the Cash App donations, because we are working on some new things with equipment and our set. So all the donations you guys give us, that's where it goes to. So thank y'all for investing.
Yeah, we don't want to be homeless helpers. More donations.
More donations. Okay then. So next week, Little Daryl, we are definitely going to see you guys on Instagram. Make sure you guys go to our stories, because we have a lot of polls. Let me rephrase that. A lot of surveys that we do in our stories.
You see, baby, that little girl, I'm live with that time. She said some little girl outside trying to do a poll. I said, bitch, start early. Come on now. My mom want to people get your ass off that pole.
Oh my gosh, she is ignorant. So I'm glad that we was able to have a conversation. Everybody
got on the band list. Oh, me?
Yeah, definitely a whole liability. Okay,
look, all I gotta do is put on one of them tight ass nurse outfits with these fucking niggas, like, let that bitch in.
Well, we appreciate you coming in here, Hirsch, because I know your ass been working like a runaway slave girl. So I don't blame you. Keep the hustle and grind going, like I know.
Okay, girl. Will. I see she got a deadline.
Exactly. Let her do her damn job.
She go deadline.
See, once her, this is the thing. Enjoy your Hershey break from Instagram. You know why?
But it's been long.
It's been a long time. That's why we fussing. But that's the thing that's gonna, when she gets everything situated and has a moment of a break, she gonna start the goddamn vampire ride all over again and expect niggas to stay up all night. No,
bitch got a set of milk. She got blood. Oh, baby nipple.
Baby nipple can tell me example. All right, everybody. Next week, same time, same place. We'll see y'all next week. So until then, yeah.